There's one thing everyone should know in Brookhaven, and I'm telling you everyone should know this, and that is, of course, no other than the starting fountain here. Actually, if you swim in this fountain, you will get unlimited Robux. I'm totally kidding, by the way. That doesn't happen. But guys, we're talking about secret buttons. Secret buttons here, there, everywhere, on the roof, underneath, in the beyond of the nethers. But subscribe, and before you forget the bell, I'm gonna go ding. If you're not a subscriber of this channel, something's wrong with you, obviously. But subscribe now, and you can fix that. So yeah, guys, let's get the likes up on this video. I want about 10-20 likes on this one because this is cool. Because we're looking at all the secret buttons. Also, I think it's like Valentine's Day for some people. So if you're celebrating Valentine's with a special someone, congratulations, first off, and have a good day. If not, you know, it's fine. We got Brookhaven. Brookhaven could be your Valentine's. So, basically, there's a lot of secret buttons at Brookhaven, and now with this latest update, the Town Hall update, buttons have started new buttons have appeared and started to get arranged, and I thought what I would do is combine a video of all the secret buttons in Brookhaven as we know it, with my nice, fancy new alien rosy hoodie that you can get in our Roblox group. Oh, would you group? Yes. But yeah, so that's what we're gonna be doing today. So this person right here is my friend Bailey. She's gonna be helping us out and showing us. I have no clue who this person is, okay? I'm gonna go now, okay? So yeah, I figure if we're gonna start looking at the new buttons that have started to appear, where do you normally find new unique buttons that are hiding, that are mysterious, that don't really have an explanation, right? Well, that's probably gonna be underneath things, because Wolfpack likes to hide buttons here, there, everywhere, and there's a lot of buttons that I wanted to talk about in this video that don't make sense, that we don't know how to activate yet, that don't have a use yet, which may be in the next update or two giving us use. So yeah, let's get into it. So if we walk right in here, guys, this has been quite the hotspot for the recent videos. It was the major big part that changed Brookhaven forever. I mean, in the middle of Brookhaven, this used to be the fire department. It's gone now. The fire department got destroyed, and a new one got built over here that looks exactly like the previous one. But the auto shop, of course, got moved in front of Rotten Robbie, all that stuff. It's weird. Conspiracy theories are starting to spawn, and I just don't know how to feel about it. But yeah, let's get to looking at these buttons. Now, as you go in here, guys, of course, you can pull this thing and turn off the water to everyone's home, turn off the power to everyone in Brookhaven, because you know why? They did not pay, and they're going to come here and reactivate their water if they ever so decide to pay, finally. But yeah, so you can do that, of course, but none of this is really like secret buttons, right? Of course, you can press this, put some mist out, deep purify your sins of something, but there's no real buttons here. There's nothing under these tables that I found right away that is mysterious buttons. But if we go up here, of course, we have this new green button here, so this is the start of the new buttons, and pressing that, of course, opens up this, and then you have the button. Actually, you have a button up here too, where you can start the money counting. So that's like a new button as well, but everybody kind of knows of these buttons, right? So let's go ahead and press this button to get out of here, and now let's make our way on over to the mayor's office, because this is where it gets interesting. Right under here is this red button as well. Now, I find this extremely fascinating because with the new town hall being introduced and the mayor's office getting repositioned to the town hall, we noticed that Wolfpack made for sure to add this emergency red button under the mayor's desk again. Now, what does this button do exactly? Is it an emergency button that declares like a state of emergency if something goes wrong? Well, that would not explain why it is in other locations around the map. Another red button mysteriously disappearing. So if we go here, we see there's another red button here. Now, I do want to point out that these red buttons underneath these desks can change and activate. So I'm gonna be showing you guys how to activate them in this video as well. So let's go ahead and hit on our bike here. Ooh, we need to go a bit faster. 45 is gonna do us just right here. So if we go over here, wasn't there one like under here as well? Right there, another one. And there's one in the police captain's quarters, which we're gonna go through there, and we're gonna get the Brookhaven electric key card because that's gonna help us do something. But before, Timmy, you are wanted, a fugitive. All right, so yep, and just to show, oh, there it is, over there in that corner. Now, those buttons are red, right? And if we activate those buttons, they're going to turn green. However, they are buttons that are not red that don't really appear to have any activation to them, which is super strange, and we're going to talk about those as well. So let's go here and get the key card, and then let's teleport here, and I need to get back on my bike. Okay, so we're going to go to Brookhaven Electric. Then we're going to flip the power switch over there. Now, with the new town hall being introduced and being able to control the power to activate it, deactivate it from the town hall, I wonder if that has any effect on it. I don't know. So now go here, put in the password. Password approved. And then we flip this. we get back out of here, and let's make our way back to the town hall as fast as we can on our bicycle here, as our tire is in the mountain. I don't know how that works, but it works. All right, so once we go back, you will see that the buttons have now transitioned to a green color. However, there is one button that did not change at all any color during this whole process, and we're going to be pointing that out as we showcase that one as well. The reason why I wanted to make a video showcasing all these buttons is so we can try to activate different things and find out what exactly these buttons will ultimately end up doing in the future. As you guys can tell, the buttons are now green. Still not pressable, but they're green now. So they are also the teleportation buttons in the gravity room and on top of the church that allow you to do different things that appear on the back of the casket that will allow you to teleport to the top of the ark. That's something to kind of note. Here we have a white button. Now, this button used to be red and turn green as well, I believe. And then during Halloween, it was even green, I think. I can't remember the exact color. But now it's just white, and it doesn't really change, and nothing happens to that button underneath there, which I think Wolfpack is setting a lot of seeds for his future updates. So with every update, we're seeing little hints. Guys, in yesterday's video, I talked about how the town hall has the rod that was in the mayor's office over here, right there where my cursor is. I feel like Wolfpack adds a lot of seeds, things that are there to futurely introduce something or give us a surprise. And I think that's also a way that Wolfpack kind of hints towards future updates, adding things that we're like, wait a second. Also, everybody believes there is a secret button here in the little arcade. Not that I've found at the moment. I don't believe there is. But one button that really sticks out to me that I still don't have an explanation behind, that I know a lot of people are probably curious about, just like myself, is the one in the agency bunker. Now, let's head over here, open up the good old agency bunker, and roam around here. Of course, we got the circuits, we have all these, and now we might be able to start flipping these soon. But it's the button right underneath this table. It's a rather large button, but it's there, and it clearly seems to appear to be a button. Now, I don't know why we can't press that or what we can do with it, but it's there, and it's interesting. Now, some buttons are invisible. They're almost like invisible buttons in Brookhaven. So let me show you guys like what I would call an invisible button. It's an item that you can press that does have a form of activation, like a button would do. And it does change parts of the map. Now, in the earliest of times, when we first seen the dentist office, there was an invisible button in the dentist office. We couldn't really put an explanation on why there was an invisible button in the dentist office. Perhaps it was a mishap or something that just accidentally appeared, but we couldn't figure out what it activated, and it's no longer there. So, yeah, I guess that was an odd addition. But if we come right here to Lake Madison and we go to the secret security camera, you will see that you will be able to press it. And then when you press that, nothing really happens, or you don't get a sound or anything that appears to have activated anything. But the teleportation room, the quantum room, will tell you that it has been linked to a computer somewhere after you do that. And that computer is, of course, in the hacker base. So if we go down in the hacker base, it looks like the agency has a form of communicating. There's a lot of different forms of communication that goes across from Mr. Brookhaven and the agency and, you know, the individual Mr. Brookhaven's child that works in First Contact. So it gets kind of weird around here. I'm not going to lie, guys. What's going on there, Lake Madison? Oh, where was it? Oh, yeah, the spring, guys. If you switch over to this ain't even got nothing to do with buttons, but with the theme pack, if you switch over to the giant forest and you go to Lake Madison, underneath the map, you will see that it glows and emits a red light. It's super odd. That's something that's really random as well, if you want to try that, to go investigate that. But guys, basically, we got to figure out what every single button does. There's some buttons that don't make sense, that may need to be activated throughout doing something else. I'm not sure, but some buttons have been moved around, new buttons have appeared, and they all have one thing in common. They activate something. So, with that aside, guys, if you know any secret buttons or any locations of secret buttons that I did not get to show in today's video, please do let me know in the comment section below, and we will find them. We will come back, and we will find them all. So, yeah, let's go to the church, actually, because that is where, on the back of the church, is one of the teleporting, like, buttons that you use to activate the casket or something. There's so many, like, secrets here, there, and activating over here. It gets kind of crazy, I'm not going to lie. But, yeah, for anybody that was curious, technically, this is a button, so I should add that real quick as well in the video, guys. So, if we go down here, this is a new secret button is in here, guys. Changing the color of the modeling agency, party planner, or law office, you have to go behind here, and you can change it to blue. And then if you come over here, we can change this one to kind of yellow. Then if we come over here, this one's hidden over here. You can change it to pink. So, yep, those are other buttons that allow you to change the color of these. The reason why I wanted to point that out yet again, guys, is when I first played this update, I could not figure out how to change the color on these things, but people were doing it. So I was like, what is going on? But as you can tell, it is kind of hidden. But either way, guys, that's going to do it today's video. All secret buttons, all that I like. Enjoy your Valentine's Day, and I will see you all in the next one. Nobody makes it to the end of the video, so it doesn't matter really how weird I am.